So I recently got this GSI Minimalist Cook Set, and I did a video on that. That'll be a related link here in this video. And I've been looking for meals that I could take with me and cook in this unit. I've been trying to make sous vide meals, and here I'm going to test one out and see how that goes.
All right, well, I always think it's a good idea to practice something before you take it out in the woods to see if it works. And I started making these sous vide meals from leftovers. This is some basically frozen pot roast. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Pot roast that we sealed in a freezer bag, and I'm gonna see if I can heat that up sous vide style with my little single burner camp stove from GSI here, and I'm gonna set this up and see what I can tell that it's not gonna fit in there but so well, so I'll probably have to cook it a little bit that way, boil it a little bit that way, or I could just open it and cook it in there, but I'm gonna try the boiling bag theory and see how that does. Make sure this is off before I screw it on. And I've got this about half full with water. Boy, that thing's really touchy, isn't it? We'll let the water get somewhat hot, and then I'm gonna dump in my stuff. But I know in this thing it only takes 2 to 3 minutes to boil water, so it's not gonna take long before that is ready to go. All right, it's been a couple minutes. I'm getting some bubbles in there. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, getting some bubbles, so I'm gonna put my food in. Hopefully I don't spill it. See how that heats up. All right, this has been boiling in a couple minutes. I am going to, oh, it's still pretty frozen on the inside. Still gotta go a little bit, but maybe what I'll do is flip this over. Oh, I can see some juices percolating. I'll back that down a bit. It's a little bit more submerged now. Note to self, de-thaw before you try to cook, which really when you're camping, this would already been de-thawed, but notice how a lot of the stuff is moving more towards the bottom of the bag, which means it's de-thawing and heating up. It's just taking a little bit longer, and this poor hungry soul wants to wait. All right, I'm gonna turn this down because I think I'm gonna dump this water and then just try and cook the rest of this in the pan. A lot of the water's just boiling out anyway, so we're gonna dump that. And I'm going to open this package, because ideally you would be thawing this ahead of time, but it does seem like a fair amount of this is almost ready to go. All right, now I'm gonna start my stove back up. Try and keep it on kind of low. Keep stirring it, because there's just a little bit of ice chunk in there. But other than that, looking pretty good. Tastes good. Oh yeah, I think me ready to eat. Now the Minimalist camp stove comes with this little sheath that you can put around your food. Just drop it in. There's my roast. Looks pretty good. potatoes, carrots, beef. Oh yeah. This would be good outdoors. One thing to know is that I've still got it in the pot, essentially, that I was cooking it in. And I'm just holding it with this insulated sleeve, but this is staying very hot because it was the pot I cooked it in. Very useful when you're going to be out, especially in the cold. And I'm using the collapsible spork cameras as well, which I had my reservations about, but it actually works out pretty good. I know I'm not camping, but cheers. Oh, it's hot, but so good. That probably took about 15 minutes. So sous vide for camping. I think that'll work. Just got to defrost it ahead of time before I start to cook it in my little camp stove here. Peace.